Morning, folks. Welcome back. Today is the 11th of August. I made it back out here to where Jimmy shot her bear on opening weekend. It is a weekday, so it is just me. We'll be doing pretty much a full day hunt depending on activity and the weather. But today is very overcast, and it's only supposed to be in the high 70s, so it's about the perfect weather hunting wise. But yesterday was pretty hot and tomorrow is supposed to be pretty hot, so I figured we'd drop back down into this creek bottom, and I just glassed and post up here for the morning, basically till whenever. We'll stay till noon and decide what we're gonna do for the evening. But yeah, I'm still working on my first bear. Again, I have 2 tags in my pocket, but we've been out the past few days. I went out Saturday, spotted a few bears, saw one around 200 yards ish, but it didn't look really big, so I was more focused on trying to get footage of it. And I just snuck back into the thick alder trees and whatnot. So I went out Sunday, didn't see anything. Went out Monday evening, didn't see anything either. So just back out here grinding. So yeah, hopefully we see something, hopefully we shoot something. It's gonna be one hell of a pack out of here if I shoot something decent, but it's definitely worth it. So get back to glassing, and I'll just keep you guys updated throughout the day. I'm pretty sure I just saw wolves. I heard something walking over her. I just couldn't see it, so I got up and slowly moved behind this bush, and I saw them running back behind that log pile. And finally got the camera out. Well, this one out. My video camera was over there, and I saw one walking, and I saw another following. It just looks too big to be a coyote. I don't know. I got one of them pretty good on camera, on the video camera, when I finally walked back over there, and I actually came back around and laid down for a little bit. But I was contemplating shooting it, but I was like, dude, I can't tell if it's a freaking coyote or if it's a wolf. I just wasn't gonna risk it. It looked too big, in my opinion, to be a coyote. But maybe, I don't know. I mean, they looked kind of tall, just not very. They weren't like small like coyotes, but they weren't like big. Like, I don't know. I don't know how big a big mature wolf would be, but I've seen a pack last year from a distance, and they were pretty good size. I mean, probably like 250 yards, and they looked pretty big when it was bedded down. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it on the bigger screen and decide from there. But I thought so hard. I was like, man, I should just shoot it because it looks so much like a coyote. But then I was like, wait, it looks so much like a wolf too. Kind of like the same scenario a week ago when we shot my wife's bear around down there. It's like, is it a grizzly bear? Is it a black bear? Who knows? Well, ours was a black bear, fortunately, but these ones, it was just too risky. I know we all don't like wolves, but gotta do the right thing. I pulled out my elk call just to see if I could pull them back in and see if I could get a better look at them, but they probably saw me when I was walking or heard me. They probably just heard me, but they're long gone. I don't know. Take a look at the footage and let me know in the comments below if it's a wolf or if it was a coyote and I should have shot the dang thing. Oh well. Too late now. I'm just gonna keep glassing here for a while and hopefully something steps out. Well, I finally found my first bear of the day. It's 1:30 right now and he's up and feeding. It's not hot like I mentioned this morning, so I'm not surprised that he's feeding midday right now. But I'm almost positive it's the same one we glassed up on the first day. It's a really blonde bear. Surprisingly, I've seen way more color-phased bears than black bears recently, and we've shot more color-phased than black bears in the past few years too, which is kind of funny. But I already got some footage of it real quick. It's about 1:30 right now, like I said, so I might drop down and hike up instead of going around and dropping, going up around and then dropping down, because it'll probably be closer and easier on the way back going from below, even if I don't shoot anything. But whoa. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I mean, I have a really good idea. I kind of figured they were within that elevation range and picked them out. So I was also thinking about going to where my wife shot her bear last year, but didn't want to go hike through all that stuff. I was gonna go to a different spot. I think I remember saying that this morning, but when I got there was already a truck parked there, so I decided to opt out and head over here to where we usually post up and whatnot. So the only hard part is it's super thick over there, super bushy, so even if I got over there, it's gonna be very hard to even try to pick the bear out, because once you're over there, everything is about your height or taller, and you just hope that the wind blows in your favor so that they don't win you. But I'm gonna have to drop back down and basically hike up an elevation back to where I'm sitting, because I'm sitting directly across from the bear, but it's just probably like 2,000 yards away. So like I said, I could go around and drop down to it, which means I'm just gonna have to hike back up and loop around, or I could go down and then hike up. It sucks either way, but I'll probably go down and hike up. So we'll see how that goes. It's super windy today, like blowing like 10-15 miles per hour. So the best bet would be get as close as possible, maybe 200-300 yards tops. I don't like shooting in heavy wind, especially when you're shooting like 400 or 500 yards. So my goal is to stay around 300 or less, closer the better. But I'm gonna keep looking at that bear, see what it does, and make my game plan from there. Good morning, folks. How are you guys doing? Welcome back. Today I'm back out here trying to fill my first bear tag for the fall season. It's a 7:10 right now. I have the first bear spotted over on the other side. I'm just gonna slowly still hunt and make my way over there. It's really thick over there, so chances of me seeing them over there is pretty slim, but I'm just gonna play my way around here. Once I get over there, play the wind, and just go find a spot to where I could see like maybe 50 to 80 yards and just hunker. It's early, they're gonna be feeding, and it's gonna be warm today, so they're gonna be hunkered down in those thick alders and whatnot. So I'm just gonna have to play smart and play the cards right. It is the 21st of August, so the berries are pretty ripe where we are. It's probably about 4,000 feet-ish of elevation. So they're logging on the other side. There's a lot of logging this year, and that's probably one of the downfalls hunting weekdays this year is there's just logging going on everywhere. So you kind of have to play around them and do your thing. So I'm gonna go over there and go set up, glass some more, and then, like I said, slowly work over there and see how today goes. So tag along, and hopefully we tag something out today. I literally just had a black bear cross in front of me about 100 yards. It didn't look really big, like maybe 120 pounds, but it literally dropped down right into the road, and then it crossed down. I don't know if it saw me or not, but it couldn't smell me because the wind's blowing from his direction to me. Like, I know there's bears on where we are at, but it's so thick that you can't make a play on them. So that's why we glass across and make a play on those guys, because you can actually kind of pinpoint where they are. But man, I'm gonna try to sneak up and see if I can't get any footage of it. Tempting. It's very tempting to just shoot one right now, but he's not very big. I'd say 3-year-old, 2.5, 3-year-old. I know there's bears everywhere right now. It's just trying to find one that's something I want to shoot in a position where I can get to it. That was cool. I'm gonna try to sneak up and see if I can get any footage of it. guys see that? 15 yards. It's not the big one I glassed up. The big one I glassed up, the last spot is almost right here. But when I got here, I could hear him like, dude, making that noise. I'm pretty sure the microphone got it. I could have smoked that thing at 15 yards. It didn't look big, so. I did say if something gave me an opportunity, I was gonna shoot it. I can see him again. He came back up on the road again. Looked at me and freaking booked off. Man, I could have shot that bear so many times. Just not what I'm looking for, man. It's hard to. It's hard to pull the trigger when you've shot a lot of bears before. I've shot a lot of small bears back in my younger days, but I know we do have a lot of predators, but it's just wasn't the one for me. I'm far back. I'm like maybe 4 miles from the truck, so if I'm gonna shoot one, I'm gonna make it worth it. Damn, I wish I was recording. Fail. He came up at 15 yards. I'm sure the video camera caught the first time. He booked off. He side-hilled and then he came back out like at 80 yards. Fat little guy. I've seen 4 or 5 bears today. He's probably a little bigger than the one that walked up on me over there. But I know there's big ones around here, so I don't want to shoot. He didn't smell me, he just saw me. He stopped in the road and looked at me for like a good few seconds. But I know the big boy's around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I bumped into him back there too. It ran in the bushes, I just couldn't see it. I thought it was like the calf moves, but after hearing that guy run, it definitely got some weight to it. Almost sounds like it has a hoof, but it doesn't. Stay here for a little bit and play the wind and see how it goes. Alright guys, I just spotted my first bear of the evening. It is 4:46 right now. I'm up at 650 yards. It's a very doable shot, but then it's kind of windy, so we're just gonna keep an eye on it, see if there's something that will pop up closer to us, and go from there. It looks like a decent bear, but I don't really want to shoot that far with this wind. And there's no way I can cut the distance closer because I literally have to be this far to see even that. If I drop down lower, I won't be able to see anything because you can see it's literally like that all the way throughout this whole hillside. So what the heck is that? Yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on it real quick and see if it has any cubs and go from there. But first bear spotted for the evening, so that's good. Yeah, why can't you be walking like that where I'm at? Kidding me. It's a good bear. Not too big, not too small. Dude, the bears are just coming out everywhere. And he gone. Man, the struggles of freaking filming. I was just standing here, and that bear just walked out right above the road, 189 yards. Oh man, I don't think it heard me or smelled it. It just kind of turned around and fed back over, but that's gotta be one of the big chocolate color faces that I've glassed up here. That was a nice bear. It was just standing there, freaking who knows how long. I was looking down below me and glassing off in the distance. And what do you know? Bear 189 yards to the right. Oh, frustrated. The wind's circling, so I don't want to go any closer, because even if he's just right over there, there's a high chance he's gonna win me before I even get over there. Super frustrating. I was hoping he'd actually drop down or stay there for a little longer, but I just played the footage back and you could see the bear walking over. And I can't get up higher than him because it's too thick and it's loud. Damn. Super frustrating. I should have just that, and I should have had my damn shooting sticks out. I probably could have made that offhand shot at 189 yards, but I didn't want to chance it. It's okay. Live and learn. This hillside, I usually, the minute the shade hits, they always come out. It's frustrating. I've been hunting for like 6 days, and that was the first opportunity I had at a good bear. And it was only 189 yards. But I wasn't gonna force a shot. They may look big, but their kill zone's pretty small. So it's better to just let it walk. You never know, it might come back out. It might just be feeding in the bushes, and it might come back out into the opening, that little opening that was there. Who knows? Man, oh man. It's my own fault. I should have been more prepared. I still had my rifle and my harness too. Not prepared at all. Oh well. I'm just gonna keep sitting, keep standing here and see if anything else pops out. I know there's bears around here. It's just so thick you don't see them, so. Cross our fingers we get another chance at that guy or another good one pops out. We'll see, we'll update. update you guys in a bit. Man, what a day it's been. I've seen 3 bears today. I didn't see a lot, but I did see 3 bigger ones, whatnot. Saw that big old black one, like at 720 yards. I classed up one this morning, and then the one I just had an opportunity to shoot at 189 yards, but kind of caught me off guard, and I was basically standing like this with my camera standing next to me, and right when I was standing there for a while, and right when I saw it, I was like, oh shoot, it's a bear, it's a nice one. So I had to hurry up to get the camera on him, and by the time I got the camera on him, I had to pull my gun off my gun holder, and then I lifted my gun up, and I was just like, my crosswords was just all over. I was like, I can't take this shot. So the bear never saw me, so I dropped down and I tried to grab my shooting sticks out of my pack, but I wasn't able to. And the bear just basically dropped over and fed there for a little bit, as you guys will see, and it just kind of walked off, and that was the last of it. So it is what it is. It sucks. I'm gonna beat myself up for a little bit on that one. Would have been a super nice, I mean, it was a really nice bear, but it would have just been like icing on the cake for the past 6 days of hunting and whatnot. I've been grinding hard this season, been hunting a lot actually, and unfortunately we just haven't found one that was in a position that we were able to shoot, especially for the bigger ones. And then all the ones that I was able to shoot were all little ones, and I just passed up on them. So still have a few days left to hunt after 5 days of work. So hopefully by then, I can tell that the berries are starting to turn already. So hopefully by then they'll all focus on whatever berry patches are left, and it should be easier to spot them and whatnot. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna head on out early. I gotta work tomorrow morning, so don't want to stay till dark. I'm already halfway. I still got about a mile and a half back to the truck, so I'm just gonna head out and whatnot. So yeah, if you're new or if you haven't subscribed, help us grow by subscribing. We are almost to the 2,000 mark, so help us reach it. So yeah, that's just gonna be it for today. We should have more hunts coming soon in the future. We got RTL coming up real quick here too, so that should be exciting. But yeah, thanks you guys, thanks again for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.